Are there times in your, as successful as you've been, are there times where you have to, be kept grounded or keep yourself grounded? Even though obviously you're in a different way, obviously you as, Sideman, the podcast host, or this person or that person with the 300 plus thousand followers on Instagram or whatever it might be. Is there times where you have to keep yourself grounded? And if so, well, I'm guessing there will be. How do you keep yourself grounded?
My parents are a great source of keeping me grounded because they are never gassed by my success ever.
you're just David in the yard when you
yeah. And I see my parents quite regularly because I attend my parents' church, which I do every Sunday, so I see them all the time. And I see them outside of that anyway, and they call me and stuff like that. And they are far more concerned about my moral wealth than my material wealth.
Yeah.
And so I don't get as much questions about my career as much as I get questions about my character.
Yeah.
And so that's always been a source of humbling for me. But also the idea of humility for a lot of people, I think, is incorrect. Because
totally.
humility doesn't mean that you look at yourself as less than you are. It means you look at yourself as you are.
Yeah.
So to some people, they probably wouldn't categorize me as humble because I don't deny my achievements and I pat myself on the back whenever I feel like I need to, so that I don't need others to do it.
Yeah.
And so I do have a sense of pride in my accomplishments, but also at the same time, I don't overestimate what those accomplishments mean in the grand scheme of things. Because one of the questions you asked me earlier is how do I stay motivated to get even more success? And I'm happy to get more success, but I'm also happy if I don't get more success. Right now, building my character is my primary focus. I want to be a better person than I was the day before, because that it just brings you peace. Because you get successful and then you come around people that are more successful. No matter how successful you get, the more successful you get, you come across. It's funny because I was looking at a video the other day of French Montana.
Yeah.
And he was like flossing his chain, but he was standing beside Elon Musk. And it was like him flossing his chain beside Elon just looked crazy. Like maybe him flossing his chains and stuff like that, if he was standing there by himself, would have come across so like, okay, I get it. But because he was doing it beside Elon Musk, who's a billionaire, you get what I'm saying? It changed the perspective of things. And so if your happiness is built in material things, then there'll always be somebody you can look at and envy, always somebody you can look at and want their life and be jealous of. And so I just want peace in my inside. I just want peace as a person. And it's funny, I always think about the film, I can't remember, and the film about Facebook, I can't remember what it's called, The Social Network or something like that. Yeah. But at the end of the film, Mark Zuckerberg is looking at his old girlfriend's Facebook page. He's created the app, and now he's having to ask to follow her, and she might not accept. And so sometimes, you get big in life, but it's the relationships that you have with the people that really matter to you that really count in the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want to look around and feel like nobody's around you that truly loves you, or nobody's around you that you truly love. And so that's why it's good to focus on yourself, so that you have the right people around you, and so that you're the right person for others to have around you. So I've just been trying to work on myself to be that person, because you can't control how other people are, but you can control how you are.